I am the worst at goodbyes and when things come to an end. And unfortunately, we have made it to the end of my Japan trip, and this is my whole travel day making it back to the United States. Since we got up early to check out, we also got some hotel breakfast. This hotel breakfast has been saving me on this trip because this is where I get a lot of my veggies and my protein. From checking out, we had a lot of time to spare because our flight was at 7 p.m. After breakfast, we kind of just walked around a little bit before stopping at this cafe. When I came to this cafe 2 years ago, I remember it being so good, specifically because they had this red bean coffee and they didn't have it anymore. So I just got this ice cream coffee and it was just all right, but I will say this cafe has the best red bean I have ever had. Their toast is so fluffy. I wish it was toasted a little bit more, but with their red bean spread, it is so good. They also sell their red bean paste in tubs, so I highly recommend getting that. If you come here, I also highly recommend getting the beef stew. It's so hearty and rich, and paired with the fluffy bread, it's really good. After we ate, we just walked around a little bit and just stopped at a convenience store to pick up on some snacks for later. I was low-key so disappointed in the coffee that I had, and I was really craving a good drink. So for some reason, I channeled my DIY coffee barista in me. I bought this iced coffee from 7-Eleven. Then I got this vanilla ice cream slushy thing and I added it on top. I really don't know why I thought of having another ice cream coffee when I already had one. I did some homeware shopping before leaving for the airport, and when you're flying out of Japan, I highly recommend going early to the airport because there's lots to explore. So we sat down and we had our final sushi of the trip. I still don't understand how Eric inhales his food before I finish mine. But again, come to the airport early because there's so many dining options. And I'm so glad we had sushi for our last meal because the quality of fish here is insane. We really wanted to treat ourselves for our last meal, so we got a second round of sushi. And no regrets because I don't know the next time I'll be in Japan eating sushi again. And it was really sweet because I was really sad about leaving Japan, so Eric got me this little cinnamon roll dressed up in a kimono. And then we finally boarded our flight, and it's gonna be another 15 hours before I make it home. I'm flying Hawaiian Airlines again, and for the first meal they serve this ravioli. I won't lie, both flights they serve pasta, and both pastas have not been that bad. But the best part is always the ice cream that they serve at the end. I got a little hungry later, so I forgot I had a boiled egg, so I ate that. I slept a lot on this flight, and if I wasn't sleeping, we were watching Stranger Things. Eventually, about 2 hours before we landed, they gave us breakfast, so I got these waffles. These waffles were a little mushy, but I mean, we're on an airplane, but I did really like that fruity flavor. Eric got the Loco Moco, and this was actually not bad. Then I went back to sleep, I landed, and I got onto my layover. It was such a journey to get back, but now I'm finally home.